Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are going to pull 3 cards from the Real Talk Tarot deck and then one of each of these Spirit Animal Oracle, Daily Crystal Inspiration, and Healing Mantra for whatever it is that we are trying to get through, get by, get past, get under, whatever. Hope everybody's doing well. When I'm filming this, it is Mercury retrograde. So, welcome back all the ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, ex-exes. How's the woodwork? Too many. Okay, let's grab 3 cards. There's also a Pisces full moon, which just means a lot of emotions and manifesting what you want your life to be. That would have been nice, huh? Okay, I like this deck. I haven't been through it all that much yet, though. Okay. Ace of Cups, King of Swords, ooh, and Temperance. So it looks like you might be starting something new, or you have started something new just recently. We are making tea. We're making some tea here, guys. We're having some tea in that situation. Maybe we got a little cup of love from somebody. There was a new beginning that happened. I love this one. That's our King of Swords. That's our very sharp-tongued, poignant, strong-willed man. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this guy right now. I don't get like the best vibe off of him, and it just might be because he's so sharp-tongued in your situation right now. There's a lot of knives there and a lot of movement with those knives, so I'm thinking this guy has a lot to say. So it looks like you might have gotten yourself into a bit of a relationship with somebody that seemed like they were going to be bringing you all of this love, but once you got in it, they were a little more focused on talking on a rational level, maybe not so much of the emotional piece of it. You might be going, so also, I mean, this might not be love. You might be going through some intensive time of work and study, or you might be needing to take some initiative in this relationship. The point on this card is that it's a very logical card. It's without emotion. This guy is not going to give you a lot of emotion right now. This little guy here, Mr. Man Bun, he is definitely interested in serving you this cup, and I think that's what happened. Somebody gave you some love, and now you're like, okay, now the relationship has become like very logical, and it's not as romantic anymore. And I think that what we're saying here is we're going to learn to have some patience because of this. We might have run into this relationship like really quickly, and then we're not really enjoying the current situation of discussing the logistics of the relationship. But it seems like there is a lot of communication, or somebody that wants to come in and communicate to you about some logical aspects of this relationship. And I think out of this situation, you're going to end up learning some temperance, some patience. Looks like Beyonce. I don't know. What do you think? So all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, yeah. Put your hands up. And she could also be saying, like, I could be reading this wrong. This also could be somebody came in with a cup of love. Now they've turned into a sharp-tongued jerk, and you just need to learn how to be all the single ladies. Like, you know, to the left, to the left. Maybe you should put your stuff in a box to the left. You know what I mean? I think that's more where we're going with this, but I'm going to pull the other cards and it'll give us a little bit more insight as to what's going on. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's on the bottom of the deck. I pulled out the King of Wands, and I don't usually do reversals, but I happen to put the deck down that way. So this could be some fiery guy who has come into your life, you know, with a little bit of a cup of love. But when it really comes down to the brass tacks of it, you're not sure about this critical attitude that he has. Not sure about the lack of emotions. You could definitely see this guy sitting on the edge here. Mr. King of Wands is just sitting on the edge here with his little flame. Back to Man Bun. I feel like you wanted Mr. Man Bun. You wanted this creative guy. You wanted, like, this situation to happen. Mr. Creative, Mr. staring at his lighter, having like a moment type thing. But you ended up with Poindexter over here with all of his pointy dexters, and you were not appreciating this situation. So I don't know. It's I think this has to do with more about your dissatisfaction with the person that you're with right now than so much so than yourself and your own personal growth. I mean, if this was me, I don't know. I'd be like focusing on the Beyonce part of this reading and being like, I think I just need to be a very strong, you know, Queen of Pentacles type of energy. That's what I'm thinking in this situation. I feel like this guy here is a little emo and he's having a hard time with people not seeing his point of view. This guy might be like emotional underneath. He might be emotional underneath. Like he might have Mr. Man Bun hiding underneath his emotions, but he's just like having a hard time with it. This guy's not listening. I feel like he doesn't know how to express his emotions to you. And whenever you get the King of Wands, you've got somebody who's not listening to you. And you're going to get some, you're going to learn some patience out of this, my lady. Okay, so let's see what the crystals have to say to you. Let's pull a crystal for you. It's so funny that you get the Man Bun. I love that. You thought you were getting the emotional. You thought you were getting the King of Cups, is what you thought. You thought, ooh, he's going to be my King of Cups. And then you ended up with the King of Swords. And he is not as empathetic as this gentleman is striving to be over here. And thus, you need to learn. Maybe I ran into this too quickly. I'm not sure. But this gentleman does not feel like he's listened to at all. Like this guy that you've met, he doesn't feel listened to. He doesn't know what's going on. Maybe he doesn't know how to communicate properly and communicate that he doesn't know how to be listened to. So we're going to grab one of these. Oops. Allow yourself to receive. So just because you're going through this current situation right now doesn't mean that you should be shutting yourself off. Just because he's shutting himself off, you do not need to be shut off in this situation. You don't need to reflect what he's showing you. You can go high. What does Michelle Obama say? When they go low, we go high. It's always a good idea. Okay. So we'll read it more into this in a second. I'm just going to pull out all the cards so we have a nice little thing to look at here. Oh, good Lord. Well, we're going to take it. We're going to give with gratitude and grace with our turkey spirit. Okay. Number 61, if it means anything to you. And then we are going to get a healing mantra. We'll see what this has to say for us. Okay. Oh, I like that color. That's so pretty. I haven't figured out which way this video is gonna. I hope it's not gonna be sideways on YouTube, guys. Okay, here we go. So I feel like you accepted a cup of love from somebody, and like we said, we're currently in this state of like no emotion. There's not a lot of emotion going on here. There's a lot of communication going back and forth, and just not a lot of like love. And out of this situation that you're going through right now, and through the healing items we're going to show you, you're going to learn how to be this very strong lady on this catwalk in this gorgeous outfit with her beautiful blonde hair. So let us read a little bit from our crystal book, because I don't know anything about chrysoprase. Chrysoprase. Oh goodness. Okay, I hope they have it spelled phonetically, because there's going to be a failure. Mercury was in retrograde when I was born, so good luck to us all. Okay, so here we go. And although I can't pronounce it, it is right on page 26. So let's take a look at that. Allow yourself to receive. It can sometimes be easier to give than to receive, but receiving help from others is a necessary component of a healthy lifestyle. Open up to receiving as much as you can give. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. There has to be a balance between give and take in all of your relationships, whether it's your friends, family, or coworkers. If you notice yourself feeling guilty or uneasy when others give to you, shift your attitude so that you can embrace what they have to offer you. Some core questions are: what do you give more than you receive? What feelings cause you to do so? What shifts can happen to create more balance in your relationship? Affirm, I allow myself to receive. Today, say thank you without hesitation or deflection to all compliments that come your way. And it's true, you need to learn how to accept compliments, people. If somebody compliments you in a genuine way, you just say thank you. Don't try and find a way to destroy the compliment that somebody is giving you. That is not fair to you. Receive everything, every compliment. If somebody wants to give you a gift, just take it graciously, because there's some reason that the universe wants to give you that love. Now, I feel like give with gratitude and grace. It's so funny that the cards are like, make sure you can receive and give properly. Whatever you're putting out, you're going to get back. So make sure that you give with grace so that you can then receive with grace. And you will be very happy about the gifts that you get, especially if you put it out there. I mean, karma's a thing, people. We all know this, right? Let's take a gander. My brain said gobble. Let's take a gander at our turkey spirit. Number 61, 6 plus 1 is 7, if that means anything to you. Turkey Spirit's message for you is that you always have the potential to manifest a rich reality, for the turkey represents generosity and the celebration of abundance through giving to others. Give freely without exception, and you shall receive. For the manifestation of abundance is happening right now. Sorry. Align it by sharing your good fortune with others, whether you give money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or kindness in any form, immerse yourself in the flow of generous abundance. Being a channel for Turkey spirit and the desire of spirit to see all beings experience the blessing of plenty. Give with gratitude and grace from a wellspring of love and compassion, knowing that spirit will respond by giving you all you need in this moment and all moments to come. So I hope that helped a little bit. I mean, it's pretty odd. Like, it's a very give and take type of reading, right? This guy is giving something to you. It's telling you to receive this person. It feels like they're taking something from you, but make sure you give that and give with grace. Like, if you're going to have communication with the person who is maybe not on the same level as you with emotions, just make sure that you communicate with empathy, or don't communicate. I mean, if it's going to cause you both problems in the end, then use that empathy to be like, you know what, I'm gonna hold back on this situation. And you're gonna learn temperance, you're gonna learn patience through all of this, hearing your inner guidance. My intuition flows whenever I am still. So I think this is saying, like, although you may not have gotten what you wanted in the beginning, you need to take this lesson and learn that there's a give and take when it comes to relationships. And you can give as much love as you want, but it's not going to come back if the other person's not capable of doing it, or you guys aren't capable of giving and receiving properly. Usually you don't have like just one person in a situation that has issues. That's how you end up with something toxic, right? You end up with two people that have these opposing issues. So I hope that this helped. I hope this gives you a little bit of insight. I hope it resonated with you. If it didn't, it's not your reading. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.